our stream on YouTube.
There we go.
Okay, cool. Just
Hold that.
want to make sure. Good luck.
So again, Park Tudor putting the pressure on offensively. They're testing Roncalli's defense at every turn.
Are we up?
So far, they've held true.
All right, cool. Thanks.
There we go. Good stop. Yeah, that's a good call. I think by default, Roncalli is going to turn up their energy as well just to be able to match Park Tudor. But again, they have to keep it clean. Don't get caught up in penalties because that can put you in position for free kicks, not to mention cards. We don't want yellow cards coming out. Okay, good set play opportunity. Let's see what Roncalli does here.
We are aware and are working through. Made it 1-0, and so far since, back and forth, cagey. It has been defensive, to say the least. Not a ton of shots, certainly no other goals. It has been a fun half, and now 8 minutes of play.
In spite of the goal, and obviously that's a clear differentiator, but Roncalli won the first half offensively and defensively. So far, Park Tudor is throwing some punches in this half offensively. Roncalli has to maintain their composure, but also keep solid on what their game plan has been, because it did work in the first half.
I'd like to take the chance to thank our sponsors. Our presenting sponsor is Alderson Commercial Group, your premier general contractor. You get commercial construction solutions with a personal touch at Alderson Group. That is aldersoncommercial.com. Our scoreboard sponsor is Marian University, just 10 minutes from downtown Indianapolis, a premier Catholic university committed to excellence in learning. You can become a knight at marian.edu.
Oh, that's a good look.
By Indianapolis Fruit, a family-owned leader in quality produce since 1947, delivering everything from organic produce to gourmet grab-and-go offerings. That's at indyfruit.com. Our coin toss sponsor is the Coin Index. You can find them at thecoinindex.com or across the street from the Greenwood Park Mall. All your coin and precious metal needs. Our keys to victory, gave them to you in the pregame show. And again at halftime, brought to you by Kids Abilities, No Limits, Only Possibilities. That is pediatric occupational speech and feeding therapy for children from birth to 21. KidsAbilitiesIndiana.com. More as we go. 10 minutes into half number 2. The Royals with a 1-0 lead on that Marion scoreboard. With Nate Johnson, I'm Nathaniel Finch, and our entire crew at the Roncalli Media Network. Our first home video stream of the season. That always brings its own kinks, but a lot of fun, Nate, and we've got a good one here in front of us.
Yeah, this is definitely turning into a battle of juggernauts is what it looks like. The defensive pressure has been turned up on Roncalli's behalf. Park Tudor is doing everything they can to add the pressure. Roncalli has responded great so far, but like I talked about in the first half, you keep throwing rocks, eventually something's going to get through. So I don't think they've had too many shots on goal this half. Would they have one in the first half, Park Tudor?
Ended up with 3 because of a couple of big-time moves at the end of the half. But to your point, neither team has registered a shot on goal in the last 10 minutes since we came back from the halftime break. And our halftime show sponsor is O'Reilly Branson, family-owned and operated since the early 70s, dedicated to serving families with the utmost dignity and compassion. That is O'ReillyBranson.com, the local funeral home for all your needs. Ball out of bounds, Royals have it.
So there's recognition there. The Park Tudor player was faster than Roncalli. Defender recognized it and just bodied him out. It's a smart play. If he'd have put him on the ground, it could have been a penalty, but it was just enough to bump him off his stride.
Our game ball tonight is brought to you by Gorman and Bunch Orthodontics. Your inner confidence starts with a healthy smile, and you can achieve that at Gorman and Bunch Orthodontics, 8 Central Indiana locations, including at Stop 11 in Greenwood. Tonight, the starting goalkeepers, a pair of seniors. They have had their work cut out for them. For Park Tudor, it is Navraj Brar. And here's a look. It's still loose. It is still loose, and finally Brar picks it up. That is a great opportunity for the Royals offense, and an even better save.
Yeah, great look, good push. Keeper made a great play. Great presence just to be able to recognize what was coming and react accordingly.
12 minutes into half number 2 on the Marion scoreboard. Royals trying to set up some offense now. See if they can get it back across midfield.
So what I'm seeing here is that Roncalli is more of a finesse team, and Park Tudor's trying to turn up the physical play to offset the finesse. And what it will do is end up frustrating the finesse players, always does. But if Roncalli can play small ball, the physical will be taken out of it. Yeah, very smart. Opening up the field, trying to find open players, good passes.
Our starting lineups tonight brought to you by Indiana Electrical Services, your IBEW 481 union contractor, handling all your electrical needs, big or small. That is Indiana Electrical Services, powering your home, business, and school spirit.
They called a penalty on that on Roncalli. So the physicalness is starting to play out in penalties a little bit.
It has looked like a football game at times tonight. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, super chippy in the second half compared to the first. And they had their moments in the first half, but it's been elevated here.
It was
nice
a
play.
80
Nice
degrees at kickoff. Right now it's dropped a bit, maybe about 75 degrees. The sun has subsided, a little breeze, not much. That is your game time weather. And it is brought to you by Whitetail Properties, turning your real estate dreams into reality. Whether you're looking for hunting, farming, lakeside, or just a home nestled on acreage, these proud Roncalli alums will make it happen at whitetailproperties.com. Back in and ready to get underway after it goes out of bounds. Park Tudor with possession. This is Owen Chrisman, who stayed busy out on that far wing.
Good call. Roncalli's not as precise as they were in the first half, but that can be dialed back in. I think they're reacting to the intensity and the pressure that Park Tudor's putting on them. Park Tudor's having to force themselves to be something that they weren't in the first half to offset what McCollin's been doing, because they have nothing going for them in the first half.
This broadcast is brought to you by the Alderson Commercial Group. Plenty of exciting new additions to the Roncalli Media Network this season. One of which, a new sideline reporter, which we will be maybe testing out a little bit tonight. Definitely in full effect tomorrow. Excited for that. And tomorrow, of course, our football broadcast, Roncalli and Franklin Central. The game starts at 7. Our pregame show with Jimmy Cook and Derek O'Connor will start at 6:30. But before that, on the same stream, we will have a new game day show. Look at that shot.
Nice rip. That was a beautiful shot. Nice cut back, opened up his lane.
A standing ovation from the crowd for the Royals' best goal scorer, Manny Torres, who found the back of the net 4 minutes in, had a rope there, and it will result in a Royal corner.
Yeah, that was a nice look, a good push. Now, Roncalli's added pressure. They're responding to the push that Park Tudor's done. So I like the finesse game playing out, playing smart, playing clean.
Nunez with the corner kick. It is an opportunity, and a bicycle kick goes through the uprights and over the goal. That was a close one, certainly keeping Brar on his toes in goal tonight for Park Tudor.
You want to maintain the pressure any chance you can, but obviously, again, we have to capitalize on opportunities. Oh,
another opportunity.
Oh, my goodness.
It hit the post.
Oh, my goodness. As
From defense to offense. Keeper helped up.
That should
get up a little gimpy.
Yeah, that might hurt. He might have hit his back on that trying to make that save. That was a great response.
Harang Tang came in like a hero and almost sniped that one in. Instead, it goes out, but boy, was that close.
That's great situational awareness by Tang.
Yeah, by himself, too.
Yeah.
It's not like he used any sort of help from his teammates. That was just sneaking up and almost catching Brar asleep at the wheel. We've talked about this all broadcast long, Nate. Keeping up the pressure, and boy, have the Royals done so offensively these last few minutes.
Yeah, they turned it back up, and again, they're finding their rhythm to overcome Park Tudor's pressure, which is great because they're falling back into what they do, which is good, clean passing, ball control, and then making the most of opportunities. They have to maintain that, and defensively, obviously, Park Tudor is going to push. They've got to respond with a tight wall, similar to what we saw in the first half. See, Park Tudor's spacing has gotten better, and their positioning is bearing fruit for them. Nice.
AJ, can you hear me?
Oh.
Are we ready for her right now?
That should be a throw-in. Yeah. Oh, they're calling it a penalty.
Are you guys ready for it? All right, give me a second. Let me call for it.
Oh, good catch. Nice play there.
One of our great new additions to the Roncalli Media Network this year is our sideline reporter. Let's go down right now to Ashley Woodburn.
Oh, hi everyone. I'm Ashley Woodburn, and the game is going great. We're currently up a point, and back to you, Nathaniel.
Thank you,
Are we done?
Ashley. Excited
Yep, that was
for
great.
this new addition to our broadcasts. Ashley, of course, will be a part of our game day show tomorrow night, whether she knows it or not, starting at 6 o'clock. It'll be Kevin Bonich, myself, Ashley, and then a special guest each segment. And then that will take us up to 6:30 when we hand it off to Jimmy Cook and Derek O'Connor from the booth. They will then go through a half hour of riveting pregame content with our Indianapolis Fruit pregame show. And then kickoff tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Beyond excited for this one. Nate, some big-time changes here at RMN.
Yeah, that's exciting news, and I like the fact that you're elevating your game here. I'm watching this. Park Tudor's got a great opportunity here. Oh, good read.
Snuffed out by the Royals defense.
So this is actually a turn for Roncalli that they've got an opportunity. Oh, he touch too many.
Manny Torres like a gazelle, but he can't quite get a hold of it like you said.
He should have had that pass set up and figured he had one more touch, and the door closed.
What a huge shout-out to our student broadcasters right now. Our director of the Roncalli Media Network, AJ Ablog, is currently on the sideline not doing anything. Is that abnormal? Not at all for Mr. Ablog, but that means we have got a group of fantastic students back in the truck, up on top of the press box, down on the sideline, running camera, running everything in our production truck. Lorelei, Maggie, Matthew, Allie, Ashley, and Thomas, the student crew today. A loaded crew for tonight's soccer game, and they are doing fantastic. And like I said, Mr. Ablog has his foot off the gas right now. He is letting everybody, all these students, do their great work down there, and it is beyond impressive, Nate.
Yeah, AJ's a good teacher because he allows kids the opportunity to succeed and or fail, and that's really how you learn in life.
Look at this.
That's a goal.
Back of the net.
Wow.
Park Tudor sneaks one through. Oh, my goodness. We are tied up with 20 minutes left.
Yeah, that was simply a bad read by the keeper. He dove forward thinking the ball was going to peter into his hands, sailed right over his head to an empty net. And just like that, we've got a match. As I said, Park Tudor was ramping up the pressure, and they were going to take every opportunity. Now Roncalli has to respond. They've had shots. They've had pressure moments and opportunities. Let's see what they can do to close this last 20 minutes out.
It was just a simple throw-in and a great header by this Park Tudor offense. It does not get much easier than that. At least they made it look easy.
Yeah. Umpire had him reset clock to 20:10.
That was Owen Platt with the goal, by the way, in the 60th minute to equalize things. What do the final 20 minutes have for us? Platt, the great basketball player for this Park Tudor squad. Here's some more physicality and a whistle.
I don't like that call.
Park Tudor gets the benefit of the whistle. Elijah Wanjiru hit the turf, and now the Panthers will move quickly.
Yep.
What has been a perfectly clean sheet to this point, a fantastic effort from Eli Reddig, and he just lets one slip over his head. A little unexpected with that throw-in and the header.
Yeah, he just misread it. That's all it really was, and unfortunate. But Park Tudor has ramped up the pressure, like I was talking about earlier. They are putting Roncalli, letting them know, hey, we are here. We're not just going to fold up. And that equalizer goal obviously changes not only the intensity but also the momentum a little bit. Roncalli can respond. They don't need to lose their head or get out of control, but they've got to come ready to play.
Hey, it's time for the Royal Roll Call, brought to you by the Kennel at Arbor Lane. You let us know you're watching, and we will shout you out right here on RMN. You can either text me or Nate. That's Nathaniel Finch and Nate Johnson. Text Mr. Ablog, AJ Ablog, down in our truck, or just simply type on the YouTube chat that you're watching, and we will give you a shout-out.
And that goal, I think, came from a set play. A pass to the top and a header over it. Set plays right now have been a big portion of, I think, what both goals were scored on, because I believe our goal was off of a corner.
By the way, the Kennel at Arbor Lane, they take care of your pets while you are away. Pets feel at home, and Royals fans stay connected. The Kennel at Arbor Lane, just let us know that you are watching tonight's broadcast. 18 minutes left, partner.
Park Tudor's ramped up their defense, and they're giving their offense opportunities. You see that speed on the backside, that's a good clear. Yeah, Park Tudor's coming to play. They want to try and win this in the last 20 minutes of the match, and Roncalli has their work cut out for them. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. The energy has been amplified, obviously the physicality, we can all see that, but they have a drive and a hunger that was not there in the first half.
A couple of bodies hit the deck, no whistle. Royals on the move. A lot of white jerseys back there, though. This will be tough to clear.
Oh.
But they do. Here's an opportunity. All alone on the wing. Can he keep it in?
Wow.
And man, Manny Torres is kicking himself. That was almost a beautiful pass and a great opportunity, but it goes awry.
Would have been trouble. We had a runner on the outside all by himself. That creates opportunity because Manny would have recovered from that pass and then presented for a rebound or a shot. Missed opportunity. You have to capitalize on those best you can.
It was actually Mac Kramer, a freshman, who gets into the game.
Wow.
I had misidentified the great player down there. We've got some new substitutions in for the Royals. Always great to see the young guys get some action here. Tight, cagey affairs.
Yeah.
16 and a half minutes remaining in this one. 1-1, we're tied on the Marion scoreboard.
This is getting chippy, but both teams came to play, so it shouldn't be surprising. Like, it's a competition. It's an elevated match, and nobody's playing dirty, which is what I really like to see. I have no problem with physical play so long as you're not playing dirty. That should be a Park Tudor throw-in. Yeah. So again, another set play. Roncalli's defense has to bend but don't break in this situation. There we go. Nope.
Still with a chance here, the Panthers, and it's out of bounds. One of the new additions to the Roncalli Media Network this year is our Fan of the Game, brought to you by 4 Marks Printing. Your Catholic printing partner is 4 Marks Printing, a one-stop shop for all your ministry needs, custom apparel and merchandise. That is at 4marksprinting.com. And tonight, our Fan of the Game is Cot Sanchez, out in the Royal crowd, presented by 4 Marks Printing.
It's a good press, but we need to have a relief valve, and there wasn't one in place, so that one got bottled up. Oh, nice recovery.
Here we go. Crowd cheers, an opportunity for the Royals. Defense on the way. He'll spin around it. Roncalli with a chance. 15 minutes left in this one up on the Marion scoreboard.
We need smart, clear touches here. Don't force anything, but try and weave through. Good, clean passes. Ball control.
Cleared for the moment. Here's Tang.
Tang has good handles. I trust him.
High boot. Torres pushed from behind. And it's put back in play. Here we go, the header. Just offensive pressure by Roncalli, but right now they need more than just pressure.
Yes, they need some offense. And they've had a little bit, but they've got to maintain it. Good touch. Oh, nice stop. See, the thing I see, Park Tudor, again, is playing handsy ball. And you can do it just enough to be able to slow your competitor without calling a foul, but they are skirting that line. We got a player down.
Panthers will play on in the meantime. Looks like Mauricio Aguilar, who has been fantastic today, the sophomore They're going to work on his foot as if a cramp, and of course we don't want to speculate, but if he had anything more serious, a player would not be stretching out his leg.
That's
so
correct.
It is safe to assume that he's dealing with some sort of a cramp. It'll give these two teams a chance to pause. With the clock stopped, we will step aside as well. Back in a moment on the Roncalli Media Network, brought to you by the Alderson Commercial Group.
Whether you're heading out of town or just need trusted care for your pets, look no further than the Kennel at Arbor Lane. With spacious indoor and outdoor accommodations, a caring staff, and a commitment to treating every dog like family, the Kennel at Arbor Lane is where pets feel right at home. From short stays to extended boarding, your four-legged friends will be safe, happy, and loved. Give yourself peace of mind and your pets the care they deserve. The Kennel at Arbor Lane, a proud supporter of Roncalli Athletics. Visit thekennelatarborlane.com to learn more.
Gallagher's Pub and Eatery, your go-to spot before, after, and during all Roncalli events. As a family-owned and operated establishment, we take pride in offering a warm, friendly atmosphere where you can savor delicious pizza, fresh salads, mouth-watering wings, and a wide selection.
Back in action here with a chance, and the header goes into the uprights over the goal. Mark Tudor looking to take advantage and take the lead, and they can't quite do it.
Park Tudor's pushes in the first half didn't feel dangerous, but now every time they get within that quarter line, you kind of perk up and recognize that this is not the same team we saw in the first half. Roncalli's holding their own, but they need a spark offensively.
Headers, and more headers.
Yep. Oh, that's a good pass.
Here go the Royals on the offensive.
See, and again, Park Tudor's just playing the physical play.
And look at this, all the way down, and he just barely kicks it out of bounds. A missed opportunity for the Royals, who are now kicking themselves.
Yeah, they had a good run on the outside. They had a trailer in the middle for the cross. But out of bounds is out of bounds.
The ever-dangerous Manny Torres, who leads the team in goals this season early on with 3, including one 4 minutes into the contest tonight. But the equalizer in the 60th minute by Owen Platt is why we sit 1-1 with 12.5 minutes remaining on the Marion scoreboard.
So the penalty was a good call, but it should have been continuation because Roncalli had the ball. Now they've allowed Park Tudor's defense. Oh, yellow card. That's why the stop.
Our first card tonight.
That's good. It's recognizing the level of chippiness that Park Tudor's bringing. That's a warning to the team. Oh, it's under review.
You'd think the clock should be stopped at this moment. Now it is. It stops at 12.
Some conversations going on between coaches and the ref.
Back into the game for the Royals is Harang Tang.
12:20.
We'll add an extra 20 seconds up to the clock.
Hump's running a tight ship. I got no issues with that. Back into play.
We are nearing the Piazza Produce post-game show where we will name our Gallagher's Player of the Game.
Chip in the back. Oh, that was dangerous. That could have been something.
Goalie took off. Ball was
Do we have a penalty
in
in
the goal box. Umpire comes up to have a couple of words, waiting on the call. It was, and still is, a bit of an injury here for a Royal.
They're just giving it a goal kick, so no penalty.
Limping around Roncalli's Harrison Costley. He will stay on the field, which makes you think he will walk it off, but it has taken a lot of walking to get that off.
Good pressure. Good push by Roncalli.
Here's the goal kick, looking to make something happen. 11.5 minutes left in this one. On the move, it's Tang, and it's out of bounds.
Boy, oh boy. That's two good runs he had on the outside, and he is so fast. so fast. Give him a threat, and things are going to happen. If he can keep playing that way, the opportunity will present itself. Oh, like that. Oh, that's a good pass.
Here's a look.
Yep.
Keeper comes out, snatches it. Brouwer from well past his goal. He is certainly not shy, and he'll boot this one way high.
I love Tank's presence to be able to read an opportunity to steal and have an easy look.
Well, he almost stole that one earlier.
Yep. A couple. He's gotten hold of a few.
A couple of headers. The Royals trying to sustain some offense. Still loose. Here we go.
I like the look. That was a good pass to the middle. It just didn't find its home. Yep.
Fighting for it. Now the Royals in the offensive. Can they set something up here with just over 10 minutes left on the Marion scoreboard?
Ran into traffic and lost control of the wheels. Park Tudor running. Good stop there. Good clear. Not a pass to anybody, but it does allow your defense to reset a little bit. I think it was a pass to Tang, but he was not in position or pass was off. But this still allows Roncalli to reset defensively.
The Royals, of course, started the season with a 3-1 win against University and a 3-2 win against Franklin Central here at Bob Tolley Field. But their last two games, a draw at Southport, a loss at Brebeuf that went to PKs, and they lost it in the unconventional way. Now in danger of yet another draw. We'll see the final 10 minutes upon us. As for Park Tudor, 3-0-1.
Oh, that's a good look.
They have not lost yet this season, and for good reason.
Win that.
Colin Huntington fights forward and wins, and now Park Tudor on the offensive. The Panthers, coached by Andrew Kiernan, in his 7th season leading the charge of the Panthers. Attempting the slide tackle. Here's an opportunity, kicked out of bounds. Of course, the Royals, Maurice Shilton is the head coach in his 6th year with the boys team. He spent 7 years as the head coach of the girls team before that.
It's a good response defensively. Like their movements are still solid. They're reading the situation well and reacting well. Spacing is good. You can't ask much more from the boys.
9 minutes left on this Marion scoreboard in the contest. Non-conference battle, so we will not see any PKs like we did last time out for the Royals at Brebeuf earlier this week. Body hits the deck. Royals on the move. Tang, and the whistle blows. And yeah, it looks like they're looking at the injured player who went down on the run out. Yeah, they'll stop it. And while they tend to the injured player, teams will take a break. We will as well. Back in a moment on the Roncalli Media Network, presented by the Alderson Commercial Group.
Look no further than the kennel at Arbor Lane. With spacious indoor and outdoor accommodations, a caring staff, and a commitment to treating every dog like family, the kennel at Arbor Lane is where pets feel right at home. From short stays to extended boarding, your four-legged friends will be safe, happy, and loved. Give yourself peace of mind and your pets the care they deserve. The kennel at Arbor Lane, a proud supporter of Roncalli Athletics. Visit thekennel@arborlane.com to learn more.
I'll watch Ashley.
When you need the job done right,
I'm ready now.
Trust
if you guys are.
Indiana Electrical Services, your IBEW 481 union contractor. Proud sponsor of Roncalli Athletics, we're here to handle all your electrical needs, big or small.
Hey,
Jeff
Lorelai,
Russell,
when
class
she's
of
done,
99,
just put your thumb
and
up in
David
here so I
Moran,
can see.
class of 94, are proud to serve the community they
sense?
love. And of course, we're cheering on the Royals every step of the way. Indiana Electrical Services.
Ready to come back?
Powering your home, your business, and your school spirit.
How much time we got? We're back with a big chance, a nice save, and a chance to go down to the sideline. Our sideline reporter, Ashley Woodburn.
Hi, everyone. This is Ashley Woodburn from RMN. It's currently tied up 1-1, and it's super intense. Like a ton of dribbling back and forth between players like Sam Smith and Connor Riley. It's getting really intense out here. So back to you, Nathaniel.
Thank you, Ashley. Intensity, a great way to put it with Nate Johnson. I'm Nathaniel Finch. You saw a good look there and another goalkeeper save. It really is a tale of two halves, Nate. First half dominated, it felt like, by the Royals. They had 7 shots on goal. They've only mustered 3 this second half, and it has been really all Park Tudor since. That's why we're tied up 1-1.
Yeah, Park Tudor's turned on their intensity, and they are bigger as a team. That's a good response, good clear. So the intensity is definitely amped up on both sides. Roncalli has responded, but again, Park Tudor's wanting to play physical, and Roncalli is a little more of a finesse team, so that always creates friction.
7.5 minutes remain up on the Marion scoreboard. This one has been cagey. The Royals scored 4 minutes in. Manny Torres with his third of the season. Then Owen Platt with the equalizer in the 60th minute. And now we've got a high-powered 7 minutes left for you here on the Roncalli Media Network, brought to you by the Alderson Commercial Group. The Royals now trying to make some offense happen. Colin Huntington playing defense, the big-bodied defender, and he makes it happen. Here comes Zaki Abassi. Park Tudor now really making a lot better passes, Nate, it felt like, than the first half. They are just picking their way through this defense.
Yeah, they are bobbing and weaving, creating good looks. Oh, there's a good look.
Owen Platt, who
Good
scored,
D,
making
good
the
D.
chance.
Good read.
We'll set things up again. Here's Huntington. Park Tudor in much more control now than they were early in the contest. Again, 4 minutes in was the Manny Torres goal to go up. He would love a brace.
We got
Right now the Royals will take anything.
keep that in bounds. Oh,
A little too strong, unable to corral it.
I think that was meant to be a through, but there's a little obstruction. What are you going to do? Yeah, Park Tudor's just spacing well and finding the open look, finding the good pass. And just like with this, Roncalli's playing a little heavy.
Big boot from David McGregian. 5.5 minutes remaining on that Marion scoreboard. Coming up soon, our Piazza Produce post-game show with Nate Johnson. I am Nathaniel Finch, and our entire student crew here at RMN tonight. Brought to you by the Alderson Commercial Group.
Bad pass. Good recovery.
Here we go. Can the Royals make something of this? Header by Wanjiru. And it's cleared. And out of bounds, the Royals will have it, a throw in near midfield. 5 minutes left up here in this contest.
Yeah, both teams have to be careful because it is just it's a back and forth affair at this point, kind of a tug and war just to see who's going to break and fold. Because it's all it's going to take is one with 5 minutes left, and that's going to seal the game. But
And
this could go down to a tie as well.
Nate, if you go home with a draw, you are not too upset. So this is something where you want to be aggressive, but you certainly want to protect
That's correct.
your home goal.
That's correct.
Here's a look again by the Panthers. Abassi with the look, and it's wide.
And they're calling a corner. So Park Tudor will reset with a set play, which both teams have capitalized on, created some pressure through that.
And you remember the lone goal today for the Panthers was not a corner, but a throw-in around the goal line, so it was very similar to a corner kick. This is only their second corner of the contest. Here it comes. Eli Reddick getting some barking orders.
Uh-oh.
This one's loose and cleared. He got a hand on it, but that is it. Park Tudor with another chance. Here we go, another look, and it hits the goalpost. They'll want to move quickly. 3:45 left up on the Marion scoreboard.
Yeah, they still have time to capitalize, but to your point, don't get sloppy and allow an easy defeating goal. You would take a tie over this. A draw would be a win. Well, not a win, but not a loss.
It would be a metaphorical win.
Yes.
Here comes the goal kick, and the Royals get something going. Fighting for it near midfield.
Good hustle. Good read.
I've been subtly reminded that in giving praise to our great student staff here at RMN, Alex,
Oh, that's a
and
good
his
look.
name was
That's a
left
good
out.
look.
One of the great hazard twins
Good
that we
pass.
have on our contest.
So Park Tudor's playing again the physical defense, botting out there just to protect that goal. Roncalli with the quick throw in. You've got to be whistle ready.
2.5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, that's a good call.
A physical contest.
Yes, this has definitely turned out to be, as you like to say, a cagey match. That's a keeper play, yep.
Just over 2 minutes left. Sense of urgency couldn't be higher here.
Nice
What's
play.
in store? Hey, coming up in our Piazza Produce postgame show, we'll be at Coach's interview live with our sideline reporter, Ashley Woodburn. Could not be more excited for that.
2 minutes remaining.
Assistant coach Danny Ablog on the way as soon as this one finishes. We'll see if he has a happy look to his face, if they can get something going in the final minute 50.
Ooh. No.
Here comes Doobie.
Good play. Good defense. Way to read that. Good positioning. Oh.
Last chance. Here we go. Is there anything in store for the Royals?
Good body.
Tang with it. It's out of bounds.
Yep.
Tight call. It will go toward the Panthers.
They sent that into Tang's feet. And it's a Park Tudor play. It's smart. It's good, intelligent play.
100 seconds remain. Park Tudor, I'm sure, content just passing it around and finishing this one out with the draw. Can the Royals do something here at home? 1 minute left.
60 seconds.
Torres will fight for it. He's got a look. Here we go. Royals, the pass
Too much.
ahead.
That was a good look. I like the thought. It was a little too much, and he needed to touch that one more time. But it was, you couldn't ask for much more as an opportunity.
40 seconds remain. Now Park Tudor will have an opportunity. 30 seconds. This one is...
This is Park Tudor's last draw here. They should park the bus. Roncalli should park the bus.
The Park Tudor Sprinter fans out in the parking lot getting warmed up. Here's the header. This is the same way they scored earlier. Nothing there. Final chance. Does not get through, and this contest will end with a 1-1 draw.
4, 3.
The Royals move on to 2-2-1 on the season. Or 2-1-2. That is right. 2-1-2. 2 wins, a loss, and 2 draws. Park Tudor remains unbeaten. 3-0-2 for the Panthers. As we now hit the Piazza Produce postgame show, we will name our player of the game, brought to you by Gallagher's. And we will wrap this thing up. But first, we will have a coach's interview. Danny Ablog makes his way over to the sideline. We'll get to that after this on the Roncalli Media Network, presented by the Alderson Commercial Group.
Whether you're heading out of town or just need trusted care for your pets, look no further than the Kennel at Arbor Lane. With spacious indoor and outdoor accommodations, a caring staff, and a commitment to treating every dog like family, the Kennel at Arbor Lane is where pets feel right at home. From short stays to extended boarding, your four-legged friends will be safe, happy, and loved. Give yourself peace of mind and your pets the care they deserve. The Kennel at Arbor Lane, a proud supporter of Roncalli Athletics. Visit thekennelatarbor.com to learn more.
When it comes to coin laundry, Laundry and Tan Connection stands out as Indiana and Kentucky's biggest and best. With cleaner, more spacious and user-friendly facilities, they lead the way in laundry services. But that's not all. They're also the area's premier tanning salon, offering top-notch tanning facilities at competitive prices and the best hours around. Discover why Laundry and Tan Connection is the top choice for both laundry and tanning by visiting laundryandtan.com today.
Since 1988, McGee & Company Fine Jewelers has been Greenwood's trusted, family-owned jeweler, helping you celebrate life's most memorable moments. From bridal sales and insurance appraisals to custom designs and expert repairs, we're a full-service jewelry store. And if you don't see exactly what you're dreaming of, our award-winning designers will create it just for you. McGee & Company Fine Jewelers, built on service, dedicated to quality. Visit us at 880 U.S. Highway 31 North in Greenwood, just across from the Greenwood Park Mall, or online at mcgeejewelers.com.
No one cares about your home as much as you do.
You deserve to be comfortable and know you're receiving expert care.
That's why Peterman is dedicated to service with significance.
We provide continuous support and training to our field professionals, helping them be experts in their fields.
We listen to you to give you the best possible service
so you can feel confident in your home.
Next time you need heating, cooling, plumbing, or electrical service,
let Peterman handle it.
Thinking about buying or selling land? Maybe a hunting paradise, some productive farmland, or a cozy home with some elbow room? Then look no further than Bill and Jay Miner, your Whitetail Properties land specialists. These Roncalli alums know West Central and South Central Indiana like the back of their hands. Don't wait. Call Bill and Jay today at 317-446-9500 or at 317-370-2422 or visit their agent profiles at whitetailproperties.com.
Harding Porman is a full-service printing and brand communications company. From creative services and strategy to print, signage, digital output, warehousing and fulfillment, mailing, e-commerce storefronts, and even mobile solutions. They are dedicating to helping their clients get the most out of their brand communication efforts with the quality they can see and results they can be sure of. Get the most out of your brand communications. Certified to be the best, Harding Porman.
Since 1947, Indianapolis Fruit has been delivering the freshest fruits, vegetables, and flowers to Midwestern retailers, bringing quality and trust to every produce aisle. With over 170 refrigerated trucks, a premium supply chain, and more than 3,000 SKUs, including organic, ethnic.
It is time for the Piazza Produce post-game show. An interview or two for you from our sideline reporter here in a matter of moments. But the final tonight, 1-1. Exciting as can be in a draw because the Royals score early 4 minutes in with Manny Torres. And the equalizer comes in the 60th minute in a highly contentious, great high school varsity boys soccer match tonight, Nate Johnson.
You can't be disappointed with the draw against Park Tudor because of what they bring and the efficiency and effectiveness of that team. That squad is something to be seriously considered. Roncalli held their own. We would have liked to see them hold on to that 1 point to get the win, but you can't be upset by a draw to a team like that.
The Royals now 2-1-2. Park Tudor at 3-0-2, still unbeaten the Panthers. This is the Piazza Produce post-game show. You can trust the family-owned Piazza Produce to distribute the freshest produce, specialty items, proteins, and more, delivering exceptional quality across central Indiana. Piazza Produce, unmatched service and freshness you can count on after every game. Our player of the game is brought to you by Gallagher's Pizza. And Nate Johnson, your thoughts tonight? I think it's pretty easy to come up with a player of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be your lone goal. There's no question there. Not to say that other players didn't contribute and have any of that, but, I mean, a goal's a goal, especially in a fair like this. It's monumental.
Manny Torres with his third goal of the season. It came 4 minutes in, and boy, Nate, you and I thought this might be, a 6-goal affair the way that they scored as quick as they did, but credit to Park Tudor really finding a way to buck up on defense and sneak one through on the throw-in late in the second half.
Well, you made the point earlier, but it was a tale of two halves. The first half, Roncalli was really just playing to their will, doing what they wanted to do against Park Tudor. But in the second half, I don't know what Coach said or the conversation that was had, but they amped up their energy, their drive, and their physicality, and it paid off.
Our player of the game tonight, Manny Torres, brought to you by Gallagher's Pizza. Head over to Gallagher's tonight for delicious food and ice-cold beverages. At Gallagher's, every meal matches the excitement of the game. This is the Piazza Produce post-game show with Nate Johnson. I'm Nathaniel Finch, our great student crew, including our sideline reporter, Ashley Woodburn, who will now take it away here in a matter of moments with our post-game interview, one if not two, here in our post-game show. Down to Ashley.
Oh, hi everyone. I'm Ashley Woodburn, and today I have Abalog or AJ here, or Mr. Abalog here, and we're promoting right now RMN, and tomorrow we have a really big game, really important for boys football. And would you like to say anything, Mr. Abalog?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited about our the show tomorrow. We're debuting our game day show, so we're gonna take the college game day format as a pregame show. Actual game against Franklin Central tomorrow. I'm fairly certain that's going to be at 6 o'clock here on Roncalli Media Network. It's going to be good. We got Nathaniel, our own Ashley Woodburn, and then a couple other guests, Emma Stone, and some other people that we're really excited to showcase and talk about the game and Roncalli.
Super exciting people, and feel free to watch me interview people and everything. It's going to be super, super fun. Stay tuned. Goodbye.
All right, back up here in the booth, the Piazza Produce post-game show. We are hoping for an interview with the assistant coach and the head varsity coach of the Roncalli Royals, and Danny Ablog. It's going to be a tense Thanksgiving conversation if he bails on his brother AJ, the director of the Roncalli Media Network. But in the meantime, Nate, your final thoughts on this contest that, of course, started with the hot offense earlier, the Royals, they had 7 shots on goal in the first half, could only muster 3 in half number 2, a tale of two halves, to say the least.
Well, with Park Tudor's record coming in and what they were ranked last year, it was going to be a dogfight. And I was really surprised by what we saw in the first half. Obviously, that goal, we'll take it. We'll take it. They were a little sleepy, a little complacent, and we capitalized, as we should. Second half, holy cow, it was a dogfight, chippy, a lot of physicality, and they responded. And you would like to win a match like this, but you did not lose to a team of that elevated talent and skill. So you cannot walk away with your heads down, because this is a great a match that Roncalli competed the entire time in.
We're going to step aside, and when we come back, a conversation with one of the coaches on this Roncalli staff. 1-1 is the score after 2 halves of play. It's the final tonight on the Marriott scoreboard, and Danny Ablog hopes to join us after this. It's the Piazza Produce postgame show on the Roncalli Media Network, brought to you by the Alderson Group.
Since 1970, Piazza Produce has grown from a single truck operation into a trusted, family-owned produce partner, bringing exceptional quality and unmatched service to the food service industry. We deliver the ingredients chefs count on. With refrigerated GPS-tracked trucks covering more than 150 cities across the Midwest, Piazza Produce ensures your kitchen never runs out, because service is everything. Piazza Produce, fresh from our family to yours. Visit piazzaproduce.com.
Providing comfort for families in their time of need is the main concern of the staff at Lauk Veldhoff Funeral Home. We are a small family-owned firm and take great pride in the personal service we offer and the family-like atmosphere at our facility. At Lauk Veldhoff, we only serve one family at a time, providing compassionate care and affordable options, truly part of your community. Lauk and Veldhoff Funeral and Cremation Services. Call 317-636-6655.
At Alderson Commercial Group, we know successful teams are built on trust, discipline, and culture. That's true on the football field, and it's true in construction. Right here in Central Indiana, we're proud to build commercial spaces that serve our communities every single day. But what matters most is how we do it with real integrity, real people, and relationship-based client advocacy. Our core values say it best. Serious, real, face forward. From our team to yours, we're proud to be a trusted construction partner of Roncalli and the next generation of leaders they create. Alderson Commercial Group, building business from business.
When you need the job done right, trust Indiana Electrical Services, your IBEW 481 union contractor. Proud sponsor of Roncalli Athletics, we're here to handle all your electrical needs, big or small. Jeff Russell, class of 99, and David Moran, class of 94, are proud to serve the community they love. And of course, we're cheering on the Royals every step of the way. Indiana Electrical Services, powering your home, your business, and your school spirit.
Yeah, I know. It's time for the Piazza Produce postgame show on the Roncalli Media Network. Piazza Produce. Freshness you can count on.
Discover the Coin Index in Greenwood. Have you inherited a coin collection you aren't sure what to do with? Are you interested in investing in precious metals? Then the Coin Index is your ultimate destination for coins and precious metals. We buy, sell, and appraise. Located at 857 North Madison Avenue, just south of the Greenwood Park Mall. For expert service and top-notch selection, visit us at coinindex.com. The Coin Index, your trusted partner in coins and precious metals.
Gallagher's Pub and Eatery, your go-to spot before, after, and during all Roncalli events. As a family-owned and operated establishment, we take pride in offering a warm, friendly atmosphere where you can savor delicious pizza, fresh salads, mouth-watering wings, and a wide selection of ice-cold beverages. With 25 smart TVs around the venue, you'll catch every moment of the action and never miss a sporting event. Whether you're gearing up for the big game or celebrating a win, Gallagher's is the place to be.
A huge thank you to Nate Johnson, my broadcast partner. I'm Nathaniel Finch. Our director tonight is AJ Ablog. No other post-game interview as this boys soccer team ties tonight, a 1-1 draw against Park Tudor. At home, the Roncalli Royals will move on to 2-1-2 on the season. Park Tudor 3-0-2. As the Panthers still unbeaten, yet to sustain a loss. We thank our entire student broadcasting crew tonight. This is the first home game that we have broadcasted this fall. So, a couple little snafus, but it went pretty well with our great student leadership tonight on camera and in the production truck, running everything. Students left and right. It is Lorelei, Maggie, Matthew, Allie, Ashley, Thomas, and Alex. Our director is AJ Ablog. My broadcast partner is Nate Johnson. I am Nathaniel Finch. We thank you for watching on the Roncalli Media Network. The final tonight, Roncalli boys soccer draws with Park Tudor. 1-1 is the final score on our Marion scoreboard. Signing off on the Piazza Produce post-game show. My name is Nathaniel Finch, wishing you a great night on the Roncalli Media Network, brought to you by the Alderson Commercial.